Hello again, this is Melissa, and I am going to be doing the finishing bits. Today I'm going to sew the signature in and make a few dangles. At least that's the plan for right now. I still have to sew onto the journaling cards, but I will do that off screen, and then you will see all that when I do the final flip through. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to make sure that all of the pages are relatively even and straight. And bear with me a second. Since I've already folded them and I had done a really good crease on each and every one of the pages, I'm relatively sure that everything is well set. I just want to make sure they're kind of even here. And I'm just paper clipping them together so they don't move too much. And I'm going to use my book cradle because I am spoiled. And my friend Sherry had her husband make one of these for me. Makes it really, really easy. And I already had a piece of cardstock, manila folder from a previous, which is the same size, about Traveler's Notebook. So I'm going to make sure that's centered, press down really well, and poke down. Oh, and then that happens. All right, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm just resetting it. All right, let's try that again. Make sure that's centered. Okay, take that out. And you see we have the holes, and just making sure that they've gone all the way through. And on my cover, okay, so now my holes are in. Got 1, 2, 3, and in the signature, oops, it keeps popping off. And I'm going to use this brown thread. And it's usually 3 times the length. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to double it because I like the way that looks. Oh, what I didn't grab was, I'm grabbing a small binder clip to hold the string. And I want this to come out into the center. So I'm going to start in the center, in the middle. Place the binder clip as kind of a stop. Oh shoot. You need to sew it to the cover. Guess I'm just going to be fumble fingers today. Okay. And tug, make that snug. And then through the last one. And then back through the middle. There we go. You want to make sure that you're on the other side of the string. So these are on this side, and then this one will go here. And pull it. Don't have to pull it hard, just kind of tug it a little bit. Make sure it's nice and tight. Once that way, and that way. All right, our center is now snug. Take these guys off, and that one fell off already. Bow in the center. And all I'm doing is opening each page and oops. Today is Friday, and I have not been on Facebook to check and see if anybody posted any Valentine's makes. If they've commented on the video post or commented on the YouTube posts. But I will do that later on this evening because I have a date with my grandson. And we are going to be doing, reading the Max letters. We got the second portion of the story. Oh, that kind of tore. So I'm going to have to reinforce that a little bit, but I'll take care of that later. Okay. So now, yesterday I did that little paper clip, just a paper clip with some of that red silk and white silk. And that just goes right there. I don't know if I want it on the top. Probably on the top. Oh, I'm having a day. Okay, on the top. All right, there we go. That's sewn in. You can put a piece of lace on this if you want. I'm not going to, but that is always an option. All right, I'm going to put you on pause for just a moment and go grab the beads and stuff. Hold on. Okay, I went ahead and played around with some of the beads, so I have them kind of lined up already as to how I want to do them. Sheila Gingrich has a wonderful tutorial on how to make these beads, boho daydreams. So go check her YouTube out and see how she makes them. All right, first I think I'm going to start with a little bit of a fabric dangle, because I had all this stuff here. Let's do it this way so you can see it. We had a bit of red left, and I have these oh, for heaven's sakes, brads, little heart brads. And I found this vintage button. Let's see if I can. It's really pretty, mother of pearl. I want to use that. So we're just going to make like a little fabric cluster here. Got this piece here. Just trimmed off the bottom there a little bit. Start backwards. Oh, tiny piece. And then this one looks like the next size. This one. Want to add paper to that? Need something a little bit longer. It's kind of cute. And put the button on. And there we have a cute little lace dangle cluster thing. You can use these little bits later in the journal. Cute. Okay. Minimize some of the bits of scrap. All right, on to this, and this is one of the ones I had made a while ago. And I'll add that one to this selection of stuff. And I think I'm going to use so there are two kinds of wires. One has a stopper and one has a loop. You buy these at Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, any place they have jewelry beads and that kind of stuff. but I think I'm going to use the stopper. And I already laid everything out, at least I think I did. Yeah. I'm putting a small bead first. Then this is like a rose bead, silver. And then what was next? I had them in order, but they got messed up. I think it was this one. Then this pretty glass bead. And I got my beads from Sheila. Again, Boho Daydreams. And then here is a sparkly one. And a small crystal. And there we go. And I'll get my pliers. I'm going to bend that back, turn that around, and wrap. And then these are flush cut nippers. And just kind of press that in to hide that so it doesn't snag on anything. No, my loops are not perfect, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And there's the first bead. Seems like it's really bright. All right. And then this one, I've already placed this one. So we have a small red bead, a silver. Make sure this is in focus, folks. A bead cap, and then this bead has the silver rim. This one here has kind of a piece that will fit right in there, and then a small crystal. Short and sweet. I'm going to bend it down. This one, make a little bit bigger loop. And twisting that wire around. And I'm going to tuck that sharp little edge in. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Tucked in. So there's bead number 2. Excuse me. And the next thing, I had pre-made a whole bunch of wires. So I have a whole bunch already. And I have these, the word love here, but I wanted to get red. So hold on, let me go grab the red beads. All right, so multicolored red beads. I'm just going to pick out, I only had 2 in here. I had forgotten to grab some more. All right. Let's see, we'll start with red. I don't want that one. I want that one. Oh. Uh-oh, where's my, oh, there it is. I wonder if my wires are long enough. They might not be. it's not. Well, that's a bummer. So I'll go like this. And still not long enough. All right. Reconfigure. Hold on. Found another one. This one I had wrapped. So let's try that again. This time we'll be able to use all the beads because this one will fit.
Darling. Up you go. Hi. Recording.
Okay. And last bead, and there we go. Very cute. This one. This one's going to have a big loop. Oh, just fumbling with it. Okay, just want to make sure that sharp edge is tucked in. No. Okay, got it. Wow. And there's that one, and we can put a small charm down on the bottom. Maybe this little guy. I know I put some, I did. Here it is. Being fumble fingers. Drop that. Does that bead too big? That bead's too big. Going through that bead box again. See if I can find a smaller one. And that one's not going to work either. So scrap that idea. That is not going to work. There's too much of a curve on this one. So we will install this onto the bottom. And this little guy. Looks good. So we have that dangle. So we've got 3 dangles. I thought this was really cute, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. Probably not. So that's it for now on those. We will call it quits. I made, let's see if I can find something else to, we'll use this again. Is this one? And this one. And it's not much better. Okay, we're gonna go for a little ride. Maybe it's this light, it's too much. So you're not reading it upside down. There's the 3 beads. Okay, I will go ahead and install those onto the journal and sew the journaling cards, and I will be back with you tomorrow, which is Saturday, and I will post that tomorrow morning, and then we'll go from there. All right, everyone, have a great day, and until the next time, which is tomorrow, have a great day. Bye for now.